So Marvel has a Overwatch clone now. Marvel revealed a game called Marvel Rivals, which is a PvP shooter, a team-based PvP shooter. And this coming from VGC News. NetEase and Marvel Games have announced Marvel Rivals, led by former Call of Duty and Battlefield developers. So this team-based PvP shooter is basically Overwatch, but with a Marvel skin on it, and that's pretty much sums it up. 6v6. You have Marvel characters from the whole span, the whole span of their universe, their collection. You got Storm, Spider Man, maybe even some Spider Verse people as well. You have Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Loki, Magneto, a whole bunch of people. Magic, just a lot. So with the announcement, they did show off gameplay. The first thing that caught my eye was the art direction. I'm digging the art direction. I'm digging the art styles. It's very flashy, and again, it looks just like, to sum everything up, it looks just like Overwatch, but with a Marvel skin. And yeah, so the art direction is, it looks cool. It looks flashy. It looks insane. It looks chaotic. But it also has some subtlety to it. I'm digging it. I'm digging the characters. The voice acting seems pretty cool. The gameplay itself, it looks fun. I'm not the biggest Overwatch person at all by any stretch of the imagination. I did recently try Overwatch 2 with the gameplay community, and we was playing a couple matches. I got a couple hours into the game. Don't have much of it. I don't have a lot of hours into it, but I definitely I was liking Overwatch 2. I know of it has a lot of negativity and a lot of talk around town about Overwatch 2. A lot of it is political or culture based. I'm hearing that they changing, like they gender swapping characters and stuff like that. But that's a whole nother topic for not even another day, but just for other people, because I don't have experience in Overwatch, the first one. I have very little experience in Overwatch 2. I like what I played, but it's so much around that game, and everybody know what Overwatch is. For the most part, it's one of the biggest uh, PvP team-based shooters out here, right? I personally like what I played of Overwatch 2. I just stopped playing it. I wasn't going to be putting in as much effort with my time into that game. And I like playing with, I really only played with the gameplay community. So when I had people to play with, that's when I was enjoying myself the most. I never really tried it on my own. I think I tried like maybe a match or two, but more to the story, I don't have much time to it. This new Mario game, I was not expecting it. I don't think anybody was asking for it. But now that they announced it, it looks like a fun time. Since we saw gameplay, I am looking forward to it. It's going to be free to play, and it's going to be on Steam and Epic stores on PC. So it's not going to be launching on console. In fact, it's the open beta. I believe it's coming into open beta first on Steam and Epic. So it's only going to be available to play on PC. But I'm digging what I saw. I know the gameplay looked pretty fun. The characters themselves, there are a lot of melee characters, which is okay. But even with the melee characters, even with how Overwatch did, they still had ranged attacks. So that's what I feel like. This game style is actually appealing, for the idea that they have for a hero shooter. So it's kind of perfect. It's kind of perfectly aligned with the Overwatch style of play. Now you got people like Spider Man. Of course, he has his web, so he's gonna have ranged abilities, but he also has special abilities, as you saw in the trailer, where he is using one part of his ultimate. If I can just look at the gameplay and guess, that was probably his ultimate, where he was webbing up multiple enemies. So you're gonna have moves like that. You're gonna have he's swinging around and jumping. We saw Rocket Raccoon, climbing on stuff and everything, like a raccoon. So, man, of course he has a gun, but like people like Groot, Groot is a fully melee character. He can extend, you know, his arms and limbs and stuff like that. But for the most part, he's a melee character. So, people like Hulk, it's gonna be a lot of melee characters. But again, with the Overwatch style of play, it's gonna land well into the gameplay. So I'm just interested to see, how well it works. It almost kind of resembles a MOBA as well, and it got me thinking like, what if Marvel had a MOBA? As you know, I play Predecessor. That's a MOBA, multiplayer online battle arena. I'm going to be focusing my time onto that for the most part. Like I've been waiting for this game to come back, so I have my MOBA. Not saying there's can be no other MOBAs out here, but I'm kind of glad that they went this Overwatch style of play uh, rather than a MOBA. I am curious though, would they be able to have like a game mode that's like a MOBA, like turn it? So we got Marvel Rivals and it's Overwatch, but will we have another mode where it is a MOBA, where they do have we are the heroes, and they have minions going down lanes and it's tower defense, just in the same game in Marvel Rivals. They just have another mode that's like a MOBA. I would like to see that. I haven't played nobody has played the game yet. Let me not say nobody, but I haven't played the game yet. It's not out yet. It's going to be releasing in May, open beta. So that could be something to for them to think about, for them to add. There'll be something pretty cool to play, but how it is right now with the Overwatch style of play, that looks pretty cool. It looks engaging, and I can't wait to try it out. But I am curious, just me as just looking at the reveal of the gameplay. It seems like they could probably add mobile aspects into it too, into another mode, and that could keep the game alive. That's just it's a lot of competition out right now. Maybe not Overwatch, but we had like Paladins and some other games that was like Overwatch that did not. Um, Paladins is still going on. I believe it's still going on. But it was another game. It was like more to the story. There is competition out there. So to set them apart, of course, it's Marvel characters. It's like a Marvel skin onto the game, but having like a MOBA esque mode that seems very appealing. But yeah, from the reveal, I'm interested in it, and I will be trying out when it releases the open beta in May. Thank y'all for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.